Welcome NW community, it's Thursday evening, 7 PM GMT, and we are back from another beautiful NWL match just for you. Tonight, NWL fighting the 15th Yorkshire. Yes, we know there was a different match plan, but well, we come to it as we go. Of course, the two people who are always with me are with me again, and it's, well, Beam.
Hey.
And Tensek.
Hello, guys.
So, gentlemen, your expectation for tonight's match before we go on why it isn't 33rd versus 78th?
My expectation, I actually don't know. I've seen a couple of matches where NWL and 15th Yorkshire, and well, I'm a little bit less excited than for the actual planned match, but still excited to see how NWL is performing with a new setup in their NWL team. Yeah, well.
And Tensek, what about you? What are your expectations?
I think it will be an extremely good match, like every match in the first league, and yeah.
All right.
I hope it will be nice.
Yeah, I hope so too. So the 33rd was the 78th. We thought until 20 minutes ago that it would actually happen, but well, then I got a quick call and I was like, oh right, the 33rd was the 78th is not working. It's not going to happen tonight. And quickly, Tanzak, I was told that the scores aren't in yet on the stream. That there are no scores visible for the viewers.
What? For
yeah.
Everything
anyway,
is
so
That's well, they are.
Yeah.
Oh, it was the bottom bar scores. Yeah, we removed them because people requested it.
All right. Yeah, right. Yeah, we removed them. We removed them for some matches, so we don't have every line battle with always the same statistic running at the bottom. Anyway, so we're live right now. We have the 15th Yorkshire fighting the NWL. Well, yeah, I'm curious what's going to happen because, well, both regiments have had quite a lot of 1v1s in the past, you know, and all of these 1v1s favoured the 15th Yorkshire. So I'm curious whether the NWL can pull something new out of the sleeves. So Captain Lord York is positioning the NWL very aggressively on a very close position towards the 15th Yorkshire, and both take a quick volley at each other. The volley versus in favour of the 15th Yorkshire, and now we have the charge from the 15th Yorkshire.
So let's see how NWL performs in the charge. I wonder where we've seen that map before.
Yeah.
So, see what NWL is doing.
They are trying to stick together, but 15th Yorkshire is just going through the gaps and left and right, and fighting to left and
Get
right.
them down.
They somehow backpedaled back to that tree, but it somehow, you know, somehow it was clear that they would do that because 15th Yorkshire was too fast flanking them and attacking them from behind, so they obviously had to turn around and do something about the men in their back.
I need to tap out for a sec because the recording is not working for now. Don't know why. Let me check that. Sorry guys for tapping out.
With the recording, we mean the VOD.
Yeah, for our YouTube channel.
For YouTube, yeah.
Just
you should still be able to watch the stream, of course.
yeah.
And we got
Yeah, and second round, 15th Yorkshire. The 15th Yorkshire has a very, very great potential in melee, of course. I think a lot of people know that. They have some awesome meleeers in their ranks. Yeah, it's going to be very difficult. I'd say, you know, don't go too close, you know, with the 15th Yorkshire. If I was a NWL, you know, I wouldn't do that, but well. It's great to see it anyway, see them doing it. So they're standing still here, and now they're doing the counter march. And the counter march from the 15th Yorkshire, so the NWL has to go parallel now.
Somehow it was a bit slow by the NWL there.
Yeah, kind of.
Oh, now
saved more time. Now they chose to fire. Now they chose
Counter
to
march,
fire.
yeah. Counter march for the 15 Yorkshire, but the 2HR is also doing a counter march.
That looks good. That looks good. For both
And here we have a
regiments.
charge again.
So let's see. 2HR can't afford to backpedal again. We've seen it yesterday, and we saw it the first round here. Quite a few team kills by 15th Yorkshire.
And 2HR's legs. But the melee looks solid now.
It does, it does.
Yeah.
They try. Both sides have to manage to get together again and help out each other. 2HR is having the upper hand on this melee.
3 guys left there on the 15th side.
Now only the Colonel left.
Yeah.
And there we go.
There is
There's one round for the 2HR.
2HR.
And now we have a 1-1. Indeed. So... Oh wow. That looks... That explanation though by the Colonel somehow seems to be, you know...
What are you talking about?
Right.
Never mind. I think people on stream shouldn't pay too much attention to it because it's.
No, I think it will be fine.
Alright. So on the other side we have the 2HR, which is actually, funnily enough, you know, war is a cavalry regiment, you know, for all those who didn't know. War is a cavalry regiment, and, well, they made it into getting infantry as well, and a lot of other stuff due to YouTube monies. So, well, now they're fighting in the NWL, in the first league, against the 15th Yorkshire, who was, well, the winner of the second league last season. You know, the 2HR was in the second league last season as well. And for a fact, well, yeah, last season I lacked the 2HR as well against the 15th Yorkshire, and I have to say, I still think that the 15th Yorkshire has the upper hand. You know, it just comes out. The question is how you play your strength. That word, right? Yeah, your strengths out. You know, that's always the question, how you play them out. And Falk is very, very experienced, or has a lot of experience as a plate, and now he goes into a charge. Yeah, 2LHR going into the charge as well. Now the question is, what always happens to the 2LHRs? They blow up, as you can see right now. There are so many 2LHR members standing in the back line.
Yeah.
That's just, you know, you have basically 7 people fighting in the front line. You have a lot of, every 15th Yorkshire member fighting in the front line as well. So it's like 7 people in the front line fighting 15 people on the front line. That is not possible to work out. That just cannot work out, actually.
15th Yorkshire recruit Carazar.
What is he fighting?
Oh my goodness. This looks interesting enough. But 2LHR unfortunately got 2 split up in that charge.
Yeah.
So
They're going
there
down.
goes the round for the 15th
They
Yorkshire.
should not have blocked up and go in the second round. In the second line, you know, there's no need to be in several ranks when you fight a melee. You know, when you're melee, you do not want to stand in several ranks. At least, I think you shouldn't do that. It's always sad when that happens, but well, you can't change it, can you?
So, what we've seen before the charge was pretty interesting. You know, the halting, the firing, and then the about march, halting and firing, and basically it was like now the left flank can fire. And now the right flank can fire, and the left flank can reload, and then the left flank can fire again, and the right flank is reloading. You know, I thought it was pretty impressive before they went into that charge. You know, you could see like a staircase maybe. You know, like it had the looks of a staircase, if you know what I'm talking about. The movement and positioning to fire with the about march always. So it was something I found really interesting by both regiments actually. And we got 15th Yorkshire chasing the 2LHRs back.
Both
now,
regiments
and
doing
both
the circular
being-
movement you always have in almost every NWL match. We have the circular movement, you know, one regiment chasing the other's tail. So now the question is, which regiment will position themselves better? So the 2LHR is taking a very, very... Oh, they're ripple marching. I'm trying to... No, actually, no. I just wanted to say they were to engage. It looks like the 15th Yorkshire goes into a charge. Yeah, we have a charge right here without any firing. A head-on charge. So, 2LHR pushing heavily on the right side, so
On
is
the
the
right,
15th Yorkshire.
Yeah.
Left side getting pushed by 15th Yorkshire.
Actually, we could just say 15th Yorkshire, right?
Oh,
Yeah.
I mean, come on, we're not in the Shire, you know, it's not Middle Earth, so we could just say Yorkshire. Anyway, the 15th Yorkshire is actually doing a great job on the right flank, so they actually have the 2HR running, but now the 2HR is repositioning themselves and trying to regroup here, but backpedaling mostly.
yeah.
So again, they get flanked and split up.
As we can see now.
There we go, 4 kills
Not
by
looking
15th
good.
Yorkshire. Oh my goodness. Alright, so another point for 15.
on two.
And you know what I think is really interesting is that 2HR is mainly making this 3-on-1 triangle.
Oh wait,
And
what?
even in the charge, you know, they're trying to make the 3-on-1 triangle. Or with more than
Yeah,
3 men.
well, yeah, you know, that one thingy that
I know. I know, and 15th on the other side, is you know, they are just taking them out. They're just running forward and taking them out without any particular, you know, structure that, you know, is about more than one man.
Well,
at least this is what I saw in that one charge. Didn't pay that much attention to it, to the one before the one that we just saw.
yeah, of course, true. But the question is, you know, if you are, you know, if you're not as experienced as somebody else, you know, like if you're not very experienced, you might need some guidance and some structure to, especially in a competitive melee fight, you might need some structure and guidance so you can perform better than you would without it. And if you're experienced, you of course don't need it. So well, that's why 2LHR's doing that technique probably.
Oh
So
my
2LHR
goodness.
taking some early shots, 15 Yorkshire repositioning himself, but 2LHR in the charge, losing quite a lot of people.
Yeah, they take it back.
So that was quite unfortunate for 2HR this time. You know, they wanted to charge, preventing 15th to kill many men while forming up, and somehow.
I mean,
no,
the
not
idea-
somehow,
The right
just
flank is won by the
killed
2LHR.
The idea was good in that shooting with that positioning, but the 15th strike,
So
strikes, don't know, really nice back there.
This melee looks pretty good and tense right now.
It does.
So the 15th Yorkshire has the upper hand right now.
Yeah.
Ooh,
1, 2, 8.
private skull here for 2HR.
And the,
Getting stabbed in the back. Oh my goodness.
okay, 1 kill. Ah.
Ah. And another point for 15th Yorkshire.
1 to 4. Or 4 to 1 if you want
Yeah,
to say it so.
that's it. Half time, basically.
Half time.
Yeah,
Indeed.
we have the half time. 1-4. 1-4. Well, yeah. I didn't. Well, we'll see. We'll see how it continues. You know, I don't want to speculate too much right now, but I have my ideas. I think the last match resulted in a 7-3 for the 15th Yorkshire. So the last result of a 1v1 between both regiments was a 7-3. So, well,
Actually,
I hope that they can get to that score again.
I wonder, wasn't 7-3 also the last NWL's match of 15th Yorkshire against 2LHR?
Yeah, that's just
Think
what I
it
said. Well, yeah.
Right.
I thought that was the last one we won of both regiments. Well, I might be mistaken.
Was it?
Of course.
Well, maybe I am mistaken. I don't know. Oh yeah, thank you for 68 viewers right now on the on Twitch. Yeah, that's great.
That's pretty sick.
It is.
So
We got a new viewer record as well. Like 2 or 3 minutes ago, there were 74.
Shouldn't
So
say.
we have
Pretty
the
amazing, guys.
Ernst the Scotsman now,
Yeah.
Jeez.
approaching the hill, and the 15th Yorkshire being on the move towards that hill. But the 2LHR is on top of that hill, so they can position themselves ahead of the 15th Yorkshire, form up.
Forming up.
And there's a counter march from the 15th Yorkshire to prevent a massive volley to the flank. So the 2LHR is also doing the counter march.
both running. Oh, and 15th doing the counter march again, trying to get up the hill. You can clearly see there. Ah, there we go. Now they are
why
taking
don't you do the counter march actually? Like I'm confused right now. Why didn't the 2-Light do the counter march when they counter march up the hill again? You know, you could have just done the counter.
Oh, they're lining up.
They're moving in a ripple, shooting. Actually, some good shots by 2-Light here. 5 kills.
Yeah. Now the back of 2-Light has to make the count.
Oh. And now they charge.
15-15 now, which is like pretty even actually.
Yeah.
So, oh wow, that's intense. So they're 2-Light focusing on the left flank of the 15th Yorkshire, while the right flank is like extremely.
Yeah, I can tell you, like that always used to be the main tactic we used to have. You know, just all work together, right? Like all work together, go on one side, and that's how it just looked. You know, like every 2-Light gentleman went on to the left, except for 2 or 3 guys.
That's true. So this looks like a charge in favor of 2-Light for now.
Well, not anymore.
It did. Alright. Yeah, 15 Yorkshire now.
It did look in favor. Yeah, it was kind of in favor for the 2-Light, but you know, then you had 3 people just running around and doing nothing. You know, they were just looking. They couldn't decide whether they want to help one of their teammates or the other one, or if they go for the other guy. And by doing nothing of these 3 things, they lost all of these 3 things. So yeah.
So for now, at least. For now, is it's decided that 15th, or mostly decided that 15th Yorkshire can't lose anymore. If they make a score next round.
Yeah, well, yeah, of course, they cannot lose anymore. They have their 5 points. So the question is, how will they win? And if yes, how high will they win?
Do they have the 5 points?
They do have 5 points. Yeah, sure, they do have. It was 4-1 on the one round, and now they got another point. So yeah, it's
counter marching.
5 points for them. Nice. And then counter march, circular movement. And 2-Light are trying to reposition themselves ahead. Oh, that would have been a great
wow!
Oh my goodness!
For a counter march by the
good shooting, very good
great shooting by 2-Light.
Wow,
that is really great.
Yeah, that was a great volley there.
So they're now got to make use of it in the charge.
Now they charge.
Oh, still some shots being fired.
Some last bullets, yeah.
Great shooting. Compliments on 2-Light shooting there in that round.
Let's see. I don't think the 15th Yorkshire can I hate pronouncing it, sorry, but it's
just say 15th.
Yeah, 15th is alright. Wow, but very good shooting.
We got someone there in chat saying it was an execution, and wow, it basically was an execution.
Rip in pieces.
I gotta agree with that statement. That was great. That was great. It was somehow cool as well. No, I love seeing those massive kills.
By the way, 10 sec. The score is 5-2 right now.
Whoa, sorry.
Yeah, that was why I was wondering.
Sorry. Yeah, I was so blown up, flashed by this shooting that I'm.
Yeah,
that I forgot
last volley was pretty. That last volley was pretty good actually. And the 15th Yorkshire had the opportunity to do a counter march and flank, and shoot in the flanks of the 2-Light though. That is something they could have done there, right there, and then it would have been an execution for the.
Lining up.
Well, the 2-Light would have been executed.
I saw some good shots by 2-Light.
Yeah, well, they got 3 kills and I think almost the entire back half is not reloaded. The 15th Yorkshire preparing for a charge here. Yeah, they're definitely going for a charge.
Yeah.
So, no, they're positioning
lining up themselves.
Now they need to get some good shots off. Come on.
Let's see.
That was not on the river.
Now they charge.
17-20. It's an even charge, almost even. So, how you play it out. Again, a lot of people from 2-Light are sitting in the 2nd or 3rd row. They're ignoring the guys in their back. The back they just push forward.
They just
the question is, will that pay off? Will they be able to push fast enough, or will they get stuck in the back? That is what will happen.
But now we got some people taking care of them, and in the back.
Yeah,
But
it was later.
indeed, the back of the 15th Yorkshire, on the other hand, took out the ones charging up front of the Too-Late Jar now.
Could have been just very, very nice melee there for Too-Late Jar, but they didn't see the guys behind themselves and got caught.
Well, I think they did, but they didn't want to fight them. They were like, let's push through this. Maybe, you know, we'll be lucky and push fast enough so that the guys that are behind us don't really matter anymore. So 6-2, the 15th Yorkshire has technically won. So the question is, how will you shape up this last score? You know, will the Too-Late Jar be able to shape up the score in their favour? You know, make it look like it was a close match, 6-4, or will the 15th Yorkshire will be able to shape the score in their favour? Long range volley.
Getting one.
And one hit.
Good headshot there.
And one kill. Yeah.
For king and country.
These volleys used to be very deadly from the Too-Late Jar, or they're still very deadly. And used to be, well, that's always what Too-Late Jar started their fights with. You know, they always positioned themselves, gave one volley, and usually got 3 or 4 kills. And then, well, they went to closer combat.
Way better trade there for now. But now they're
and the
coming back.
15th Yorkshire. He's very close.
Now they're charging.
We have a even melee again. 15-17. It's even again. So let's see.
Oh, same.
Yeah, with officer aim.
So they charged. Alright.
But it doesn't really matter, apparently, because, well, the 15th Yorkshire was officer aimed. Just for clarification, Colonel Park from the 15th Yorkshire was officer aimed, but, well, it doesn't really matter right now, does it? Because they won the round anyway.
Yeah.
Yep, it's sad that it happened in the first place, but when you win, you know, it doesn't really matter afterwards.
There we go, that's the last round. Final chance for Too-Late Jar to get 1 point. Or the final charge for 15th Yorkshire to get 1 point.
Yo!
Wow.
For both. Oh man.
We have a look at the scoreboard. We have on the 15th Yorkshire, we have Peasant with a 8-1, which is an awesome score. And we have Private Mason with a 6-1, which is also an awesome score. And of course, then we have the usual 15th Yorkshire guys with great scores, and then on the Too-Late Jar side we have the cavalrist Edelon with 8-3, and we have
shooting pretty right.
Yeah, that's true. And it looks like a charge already. The 15th Yorkshire chasing the back of the...
They're trying it. They're trying it.
It's a charge. There was a team kill. A very unnecessary team kill.
Yeah.
There was just one man in the way. You know, there were 2 men and 1 enemy, and unfortunately there was a team kill. That sucks. So again, Too-Late Jar being surrounded and pushed in on every side.
Yeah, crumbled in the middle.
Very, very coordinated fighting there from the 15th. And should be game. 8-2. Or 2-8 for my score, but I guess.
Yeah, 2-8. On the
tried to get the last one and they got it. Alright.
So, that's the score.
Yeah, GG.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Well, that was a
the
very
GG wave
match,
going down in the chat. GG, definitely.
Indeed, I gotta agree though with you, Crow. It was pretty fast. Wow, this volley of, like, even though 15th Yorkshire won, the volley of the Too-Late Jar was just, that was just awesome. Fucking hell. But congratulations to 15th Yorkshire for getting the score 8-2.
True. I have to say that, 15th Yorkshire played it well. They played it solidly. The Too-Late Jar tried, and you know, one thing I really like is, even though you know you're not as good as your enemy in melee, you do not stand around camping. That's something I really have to put in here for the Triple HR, even though they didn't win related to, you know, yesterday's match, 91st versus GG number 4, you know, was a very, very, very different side, you know. We had, you know, probably the 91st was, you know, anyway, it doesn't matter. You know, we all saw that match. It was a very one-sided match as well. So, yeah, correct thing, at least nobody camped, and we had a fast-paced match.
Indeed, gotta fully agree there.
Yeah, me too. I do want to mention that this VOD is not going to be on YouTube on 720p, just only on 480p, the stream quality, because the recording program didn't work for some reason. I'm really, really sorry.
That sucks.
Yeah, it sucks. I tried to get it in, but it didn't work. I'm like really, I'm really sorry.
Yeah, alright, man.
It's just awful for me as well.
It, right? Yeah, of course.
Yeah, at least we got so many people in Twitch here, and something we're very thankful for. We reached the 1,000 total views, and we got 88 followers. So
95 for me.
Oh,
we're almost
95.
on the 100
follower
mark.
So remember, guys, thank you for supporting us, and with supporting us, you're obviously supporting the NWL to make it more famous. And this is something I think the entire NW community is thankful for. And yeah, make sure you watch the next game here on Twitch or on YouTube. Tomorrow. Indeed. And you know, if you want to check it out when it, you know, exactly when it's going to be, just join the open Steam group or Facebook, or just, you know, be on our Twitch all day long. I don't know. Probably want to join Steam. But anyways, yeah, thank you for watching.
Yeah.
Alright, see you guys.
Goodbye.
See ya.